Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday. Old Guy Brewing number 3. We'll catch up on a little bit of the work that we did today. I put new hoses here for the glycol chiller. I still want to get some springs to wrap around this. Springs to wrap around for the tension. But these are pretty hefty hoses, and they should be fine. And I even fired it up. Gonna have to put a little bit more glycol in there, but I fired it up and it pumped everything through beautifully. Started to chill it down. It got down to about 65 degrees inside the glycol tank. But I don't need that right now because I'm not brewing any beer. So all we have to do is hit pump. And the pump kicks on. It's working. That's because the inside temperature of this fermentation vessel is 80 degrees. So we'll just turn this off. We don't really need that. But the pool pumps are pumping the cool water or cool glycol through. And it's working just great. I also put the new fittings here on the boil kettle. And rigged up a little apparatus on the side to hold. You can't really see in there because it's too dark. There we go. What we have is a recirculating arm for the wort as it's in the mash tun. What it does is hook up a hose to the pump back up to here, crank it up, turn on the thermal control system here, and this thermocouple drops down into a thermal well that's somewhere down in the middle of the mash, and it continually circulates the wort and sprays it over the top of the grain bed. Usually there's a lot more water in there, so it just sprays it over the top, and we keep this at the right temperature all the way through. So anyway, that's done. I think the next thing I'll do is start messing around with the pumps to make sure they're all working fine. I did a little Rube Goldberg work here on my bubblers. I call them bubblers. But I put water in here, and when it's fermenting, it'll bubble off in there. But I had these set up on something else, but I just got some flower pot holders, and this stainless steel bucket is exactly the inside diameter of the flower pot holder. So I did something with some cardboard here on each side. That seems to work pretty good. I'm going to be cleaning this Megapod up here and put that on Craigslist and see if anybody wants it. But anyway, the brewing is done. I can get you a tow and mark at 8, dude. I'm going to take in the bottles here for CO2 and oxygen and get those filled next weekend. Don't really need to do it this weekend just yet. And you know, that's the way it is. That's how we're doing this old Sunday. I've got me a nice cold beverage here in a insulated stainless steel cup, Seminole State College. You would think it's like Seminole State Prison, but it's not. This is my Sunday. Y'all have a good weekend. Have a great time, and I'll catch you later on the next time.